Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In chapter number 6, class 12 science IT, subject infotech, electronics commerce and e-governance. Electronic commerce and e-governance. Today I am going to teach you some topics. These topics are: first one, what is digital certificate? Second topic, difference or what is difference between digital certificate and digital signature. Third one, what are the benefits of digital certificate? What are the benefits of digital certificate? And last one, what is SSL? My first topic, what is digital certificate? See here, digital certificate is an electronic password that allows a person, organization to exchange data securely over the internet. It is electronic password. Main concern of digital certificate is to secure your data over the internet. It uses public key infrastructure, that is called as PKI, public key infrastructure. Digital certificate uses public key infrastructure. Digital certificates are also known as a public key certificate. As it is using public key, it is also called as public key certificate, or it is also called as identity certificate. In this information, means in the digital certificate, how it process, information is transferred between two authorities partners, authenticated partners, who have digital certificates issued by some supreme authority. For this, there are some website you can purchase that digital certificate. Means you and your business partners both, if both have digital certificates, then only they can transfer that data, this data securely, which is having digital certificates. Now it is issued by a certification authority, that is called as CA, certification authority. It contains your name, full name, then a serial number provided by this CA, then expiration dates of digital certificate, a copy of certificate holder's public key, used for encrypting messages and digital signatures, and the digital signature of certificate issuing authority, so that a recipient can verify that the certificate is real. It is also called, it has electronic credit cards. It is electronic credit cards that establish your credentials when doing business. What is the meaning of credential? Your valuable information. It establishes your credentials when doing business or other transaction on the web. Next topic, difference between digital certificate and digital signature. Difference between digital certificate and digital signature. Technically speaking, the difference between a digital signature and digital certificate is that a certificate binds a digital signature to an entity, whereas a digital signature is to ensure that data information remains secure from the point it was issued. Like your certificate, your mark sheet, SSC, HSC mark sheet, you have some sign. of authorities. This is signature, and certificate is different. If you don't have on your SSC or HSC mark sheet, if you don't have sign signature, then it is not authenticated. In the same way, this is the difference, digital certificate and digital signature. In other words, digital certificates are used to verify the trustworthiness of a person, sender, while a digital signature are used to verify the trustworthiness of the data being sent. Now, next topic, what are the benefits of digital certificate? What are the benefits of digital certificate? The biggest advantage of digital certificate based authentication are privacy based. The privacy is important. Privacy is a right of a person, and it is provided by digital certificate when you are transferring your valuable data over the internet. Okay, student? By encrypting your communication, emails, logins, or online banking transaction, digital certificates protect your private data and prevent the information from being seen by unintended eyes. Means hackers or some destructive person mind people, you can become safe from that type of persons. This is main advantage of digital certificate. Means you are doing business, then at that time digital certificate is compulsory. For normal use you can't use, it's okay, but for business purpose you must use digital certificate. Okay, student, understood? Next we last topic, what is SSL? What is SSL? SSL is its long form, secure sockets layer. Secure sockets layer is a means of securing communication over a network so that only the sender and receiver have access to the sensitive data that is contained within. This is done with the use of certificates and keys. SSL or secure socket layer is a means of securing communication over a network so that only the sender and the receiver have access to the sensitive data that is contained within. There are many versions for SSL protocol. The latest version, Transport Layer Secure Protocol, is based on SSL 3.0. There are many versions. First one 1.0, 2.0, then SSL version 3.0, TLS version 1.0, TLS version 1.0 with SSL version 3.0 compatibility. Some example, this is example of SSL. Here SSL is used if you have ever bought something or purchased something from Amazon. You have used already SSL. You already use SSL. During checkout, you may have noticed that a little padlock icon like this padlock. This is lock in the status bar of your web browser. In the last there is status bar, or that the URL field of your browser begins with HTTPS. This is secured. This is indicating that you are communicating with the website server via SSL to secure your personal information, your credit card number, etc. This type of SSL between a web browser and website server includes what is commonly referred to as server authentication. See here, Safari is using an encrypted connection to www.amazon.com. Encryption with a digital certificate keeps information private as it is sent to or from the HTTP's website. HTTPS is secured website, means this Amazon website is secured. You can transfer data or you can do payment securely. It is protected. Your debit card or credit card number is protected here. What is server authentication here in SSL? Server authentication is means of authenticating and identifying the server to the client using a server certificate. A server certificate is required part of an SSL communication. The server certificate contains basic information and a digital signature that properly identifies the server it is associated with. Steps for communication. Client connects to a web server or website secured with SSL, that is HTTPS. You know HTTP. Just you check many websites which are secured or not. Those websites which don't have HTTPS means don't have S. These websites are not secured. And if website have HTTPS, this is secured website. Okay, student. Client requests that the server identifies itself. Server send a copy of its SSL certificate including the server's public key. Client checks the certificate is trusted, unexpired, unrevoked and valid for the website that it is connecting to. If the client trusts the certificate, it creates, encrypts and sends back a session key using a server's public key. Then server decrypts the symmetric session key using its private key and begins an encrypted session with the client. The server and client now encrypt all transmitted data with the session key. Okay, in this way SSL work. These are the steps of communication. But just remember the long form. In examination you are asked what are the long form, what is the long form of SSL? That is, what is secure socket layer. Secure socket layer. Okay, thank you student.